What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm going to check y'all out in the comments here. All right, so you caught us on a good day. Coach Ant and I are going to be creating content today. So the idea here, awesome. Thanks, Yolanda. The idea here is that most of us are introverts, camera shy, or just plain don't want to get up and make content, especially content that we have to be in the video. So what we've come up with is a strategy to show you exactly how we do it. Okay, this is literally something that is a professional setup where you can have it set up on your phone and do the exact same thing one day out of the month and record content, 1 hour out of the month and record content for the entire month. Okay. So what we've picked 3 topics. I will want you to do the same thing. We picked 3 topics and we're going to go over some pain points, address some issues that our customers may have about that. And we're going to basically make content that I'm in. You need anything in? You want to change any lighting or anything?
Let me slide this over just a little bit.
You want to push it more towards this? Get that out of the way? Yeah, we can. Let me move that out of the way. Okay. Perfect. All right. So I have y'all on my laptop, and it has his cameras over here, but you could also use your cell phone. Your cell phone has more than likely has a camera that is even better than some of the professional cameras that are out there. And what I'm going to do, turn a little light on over here. And let me know if that messes things up because I turned this light on. Does that mess your lighting up? No. Okay. Because it was a little dark over here in this corner. Is there? I can't tell. Oh, these are just on or off. They don't dim down. No. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it's too bad. All right, so hey everybody. Coach Ann will be on in just a moment. He's getting all the cameras right. You see I'm mic'd up, or wait, where's the mic? Okay. You know, you're looking on the camera, but I'm mic'd up here. Thank you, my love. I did my hair and my makeup myself. I appreciate that. Coach Ann is here. All right, Coach Ann, let them know what the setup is and what we're gonna do today, what they need, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So today we have two cameras. One is directly in front of Shannon, and one is catching a side angle of Shannon. The reason why I'm even using two cameras for this is because one of the things that you have to do um, when people are watching content in a way to separate your content from everybody else's is to keep people engaged, right? It's call it watch time, right? So it's all about the most important asset right now to anybody, to any business is people's attention. So we want to grasp their attention, and once they're watching our video, we want to make sure that they keep watching our video. And so one of the ways that we do that, and in case Shannon kind of messes up or anything like that, what we can do an easy, smooth transition is to hop from one camera to the other one and keep it going that way. Once she, let's just say you stumble and you say it over again, instead of it being a hard little chop in there, we can actually just switch to a different camera when she starts, and it's an easy way to hide that mistake or hide the cut. So it's just a little things like that. But today, our biggest goal is to record at least 12 pieces of content, right? So between 9 and 12, at least 9 is really our thing, but between 9 and 12, that way she's able to post 3 times a week, every single week of the month, right? So we're basically making her monthly content today, and y'all are here to witness it.
Cool. And this also helps me understand the things that you all need to know, whether my content is actually resonating with you, whether my message is actually getting to you and is making sense to you, or maybe I need to change my messaging up. So the fact that I'm doing this live, you're going to see all the bloopers. You get to see me do this live in action, and I'm willing to go through the uneasiness or discomfort of doing it in front of people just to make sure that you know you can do it too. So make sure that y'all be a little easy on me. I know y'all are always great and gentle with me, but just know that I'm not the person that is easily able to get in front of the camera and just have golden content. Okay, it takes a little bit of planning and studying and messing up and bloopers, all of that good stuff. Okay, so I just want you all to know that it takes the consistency to get that comfort level. Okay. Thank you, Yolanda. Yolanda says our emails are fire. Yes. I love it. We're getting better with that too. I have a business strategist that's helping me with email marketing. So everything that I'm learning and I'm doing, my whole goal is to bring it back to the tribe, help you all, even for the free 99 right here on YouTube. Because as I grow, I want you to know how I'm growing, why I'm growing, and then if you need help growing as well, then of course we have opportunities for you to work with us too. I know people love the bloopers, don't they? All right, so let me go. I'm going to enter here, see if it causes any issues. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn off one of these real quick just so I can show you Coach Ant's setup. And you could do the same thing with your phone and a tripod. Let me know if it's causing bad feedback. Okay. Turn on the camera here. And I need to turn it around. Settings, camera, front camera. I want to use the back camera. There it goes. Now y'all see the back. Cool. And Coach Ant, why do they want to use the back camera instead of the selfie camera?
Because the back camera is actually literally made for recording and made for photos and stuff like that. The front camera actually isn't. So the back camera actually has better, that's gonna sound nerdy, better optics, which is why like you can zoom further with your back camera than you could. And so it's literally made to be recording and taking photos and stuff like that.
Okay, so I have the back camera on right now. I was gonna switch it and turn it so y'all could see, but y'all know the back camera's better. Coach ain't been telling y'all that. So you could do the same setup. He has two cameras right here. You could do it one with one phone. Should they record like this landscape, or should they record like?
Depends on what they're recording it for. If it's for long form content or something like maybe like YouTube or something, then you want to do it horizontally.
Okay.
So and then if it's for social media, then you want to go ahead and do it vertically.
Okay. Now, what if it's like both? Because what we're doing, we're kind of able to get both. So,
yeah. So if you're trying to do both, then it's going to be good for you to go horizontal, but keep some distance in there. And then if you have distance and you have like we call headroom, so what you can see, appropriate headroom, if you are going to use the same clip horizontally for your vertical content, this is basically what it's looking like. So I'm here, but I'm keeping me center frame.
Gotcha.
So then you can still use this, and you'll still be able to use that for your short form.
Okay, so y'all are getting all this strategy right now. Okay, so I'm going to turn that one off, and we are getting ready to start recording content. So you all are welcome to, this is like a live studio audience thing, okay? I am doing this thing live, off the hip. Whatever I say is just in this YouTube video. But of course, Aunt will be able to edit this later. So if you all have where you have any questions, or maybe even you have some input, y'all even give me good things to say, like, oh, don't forget to mention this. So I want you all to know that that I value that too. All right. Okay, so the whole point of what we're doing today is called our, basically making sure that our content connects with our top of funnel. Top of funnel is like your cold audience, the people that you want to freshly be initiated with what it is that you sell. So in your case, if it's going to be t-shirts, you want to make sure that, okay, well, who am I just going after for t-shirts? You're not just going after any and everybody. You want to make sure that you are conveying your message to your clients. So what I'm doing is I'm going over Photoshop, AI, and Shopify, which are the main things that I teach, the main products and services that I offer. Okay, so I want y'all to do the same thing. Break down 3 things that you do, and how it's basically going to get your surface level customer, which is basically anybody that needs your custom apparel. Okay. And even those different products, like maybe you'll do apparel and don't just only do apparel. Make sure that you're targeting something like sports. Make sure you're targeting schools. Make sure you're targeting memorials or events and that sort of thing. And you'll see how this same strategy breaks down the same way. You'll be able to get on camera, talk about your product, talk about how people need your product, and talk about how you have the solution to their pain points and their problems. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it, I suppose. And if you need anything from me, I'm going to just make my notes big on my screen so I can kind of see it from there. And then if anything's in the shot that you need me to move, just let me know. Okay. And then I'll see if I can bring my mouse. I need like a little clicker or something, but I have my mouse. Now, you all, I may have to angle y'all so that you can see me. Hold on. So I'm sitting down over here recording.
I'm going to try something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to look directly at this camera right here.
Which one? Okay. All right. And then I will be sitting here. So I'll angle my camera down a little bit so y'all can see me. Boom. Okay. All right. So I'm sitting here. Am I too high, too low? I'm good. All right, and while Aunt is getting the camera set up here, first thing I'm going over is Photoshop. Um, you all, sometimes we get so caught up in doing the work that we do that we forget to actually make content for the new people who don't know us yet. So I'm making all newbie content. So for those who may not know anything about the Academy, anything about what we do, anything about Photoshop, Shopify, or AI, I'm making content that should directly connect and talk to those people and get new blood into the stream of the Academy.
Only thing is that little corner of the table.
Oh, it's this corner is in the way? Okay. All right. Is that better or worse?
Like, okay. Perfect.
Okay. Y'all don't be afraid to talk in the chat. I'm checking the chat too. I can kind of see from here and see what y'all are talking about as well. And then if my mouse is in the way, don't forget to remind me and I'll stick it behind me until I need it. Oh, the other thing is that I have on a mic because even if you're recording with your phone, Coach Ant has a class, and in the class he tells you some mics that you can even get off of Amazon. The whole idea is even if you're using your phone, you want to make sure that you have a microphone that can pick up the sound, because sometimes your phone is going to be too far away from you, or it's going to be picking up extra sounds that you don't want it to pick up. So mic for the audio, then you'll have your phone for the video, and you can do exactly what I'm doing right now for your business. And speaking of which, while we are getting this set up, Coach Ant is doing a class, I believe it's on the 19th of this month, where if y'all remind me, I'll show you, but I have a video banner for the Brand on Demand site that shows the whole process of us designing and printing, pressing, and revealing the process of what we do. So Coach Ant is teaching a class to help you make your own video banner for your Shopify store, or you can use that video banner. You can crop it to a 1-to-1 ratio, and you can use it as an ad, or you can also use it for your Instagram, right? So that way you have a format for this that you can use in several different ways for when you make this one video. You're going to be able to use a free software called CapCut in order to pull all of those video pieces together. Coach Ant's going to show you how to do it with your phone recording, so you do not have to have a professional camera just to record. You can use your phone. As a matter of fact, it's going to be easier for you to use your phone, get the pieces of content that you need, and he's going to show you how to edit, splice them together, and make your own video banner. Okay, so if you all think that that is something that's going to be helpful, I want to make sure that Customer Happiness, go ahead while we have y'all live. So we know that while you're live, sometimes we like to do a little something special for you. So if you text a special word to a special number, Customer Happiness is going to put that over on the YouTube side, so you all can come over and take advantage of that special. Okay, and you'll be able to use that discount on any product that's in the Innate Academy. All right. Again, we're making sure that everything that we do is accessible and easy for you. Okay? Accessible and easy. And just out of curiosity, anyone here ever made their own video content before? Have you ever did any video editing with software such as CapCut or any other software? And if so, tell me the software that you've used because I'm interested to know what you've already had your hands on and what you're looking forward to working with. All right, y'all make sure you talk back to me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are we covering first?
We're going over Photoshop, and the pain point is sick of buying Etsy files or Fiverr artwork. Oh, Yolanda says she used iMovie. Yep, iMovie is probably a lot of people's introduction into movie editing. So if you like iMovie, I think you'll really enjoy CapCut. There's a lot of dynamic things that you can do built into the software that even incorporates AI into it. My voice sounds a little stretched or scratchy. Let me. Oh, dang! I keep forgetting about that mouse. Is that mouse going to be in the shot if it's on the floor? Or no? Let me not. Is it on the floor just in case? Because I might step on it and crush my little arch mouse. I just got to remember it's back there.
Okay. Which one you say we're covering first?
Photoshop and sick of buying Etsy files and Fiverr artwork.
Okay.
Or I can just say sick of buying Etsy files. Keep it simple.
Okay.
And then one of the solutions can actually be Fiverr, Canva, or Photoshop so that it doesn't look like I'm just talking about Photoshop. And then I'll get into why Photoshop is better than Canva. You said look at this camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where's the outline?
Hey, Donna.
Okay, let me get a mic check real quick.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Cool. That's what I'm looking for. All right.
Yeah, I don't really have a script per se. I just have like an outline of some topics. What I like to do is just type out some pain points because usually that's what's going to stand out to your customers. So, with those three topics I told you all to find, go ahead and pull out several pain points for each of those topics. So, right now I'm going over Photoshop. I have several pain points already lined up from people being sick of buying Etsy files? Are you ready to design breathtaking memorial, birthday, and event projects? Are you all vinyled out? Are you a do-it-yourselfer? You have great ideas, but you don't know where to start with design. So those are all pain points that I've identified for our audience, which is really us, right? So I'm hoping that those pain points, when I address them and bring a solution to them, it will help my customer understand that I'm the right person for them, and that they will start to at least engage with my content and eventually become a customer or a client. Doing amazing, Donna. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1.
Are you sick of buying files from Etsy and you want to know how to design for yourself? I can tell you that there's a program that can do it all, from advanced designs to simple. That program is Photoshop. Anyway, I know you're probably thinking that Photoshop is too difficult, too hard. Maybe you're even afraid of it. But I have a simple solution. We have a free class, a free live class, hands-on, where we'll teach you how to set up your workspace and design your very first Photoshop file. Come join us so we can help you take away that fear of designing and get into your design and crafting bag. Yeah, all of my stuff be sounding like infomercials. I got to learn how to do a little bit better. Mm-hmm.
So, one, I want to.
So Ant's giving me feedback right now. So he'll tell me if I need to shorten it up, change up the message. That's the whole point of having a coach, y'all. So y'all are getting my coaching for the free 99 on YouTube right now. So I'm glad that y'all are sticking around.
I'm gonna have you do it one more time.
Okay.
This sounds better. But you're gonna still look at that camera.
Still look at this one. Gotcha.
I want that. What was your? The call to action wasn't. It was okay. I think coming to it a little bit. I think you were thinking.
Yeah, I was making it up.
Yeah. And so that's what you can kind of tell.
Okay.
I want you to do it one more time, and then I'm gonna really. The sound was throwing me off, but I want you to do it one more time. I'm gonna really give you a better critique.
Okay.
Because I do want. I'm gonna get you out of this phase where it always sounds like it's just to sell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get you into, because the best thing to do is not to ask for anything,
Mm-hmm.
but to just give something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going to make somebody say, it's the same. Think about it like how you even built the community. You made content for people.
Right.
And because you made that type of content, people were seeking more of it. And you gave them an opportunity to dive deeper into whatever you offer.
Right.
Right. So the community grows that way. Versus making content where you're kind of like, hey, you see me on here, I want you to go here now,
Mm-hmm.
right? You haven't given them anything truly to make them want to go there.
Gotcha.
Right? So indoctrinating them into your content, and then, which is really going to be powerful when, because we're going to make this going to be really powerful for like a YouTube short,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where like you already have, I think it is going to be you way more credible on YouTube than you are on Instagram right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so once they see your stuff, they're going to get indoctrinated into, especially because you're going to speak to your people, so they're going to see all this other content,
Right.
and then they're going to see a live like this or something like that, and they want to know how they can get more into it, and then you let them know that there's a community for this kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Right? But it has to be value first.
So one thing that I had on here was, if they're sick of buying Etsy files, here are 3 solutions. They can contract an artist on Fiverr. they go to Canva, where there are several templates and easy places to start. And they can go into Photoshop, which allows them to do advanced designs, and there's endless options there. But then they might be afraid of Photoshop, then I can pull them in or not even go there.
Yeah, I think too. Do you want to use a great way you've seen it before is like the DMs and more just the automation aspect of it. Like, do you want with the app you can comment, right? And
well, I don't like to use the comment. I like to have the DM because the comment one involves having to have mini chat.
Okay, yeah,
but
that makes sense.
But the app can take care of the inbox.
So let's just say DM. So
okay.
DM me whatever, right?
Gotcha.
It's a lot better than telling them to go to the click the link and whatever.
Okay.
Because if you're saying that, if you're saying that, you know, people are literally going. Everybody who messages you in the DM is like intentional going to whatever step that you've set for.
Right? Gotcha.
After you give them the game.
Gotcha.
Okay. Other than that, everything else seemed like you knew what you were talking about. I just want to fix that.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Are you sick of buying Etsy files? The same files that everyone else has? Let me give you some tips on where to go. You can start with Fiverr, hire an artist to help you design, and that way you have something unique. You can go to Canva, and Canva is an easy to use design tool, very user friendly. Or my favorite option is to use Photoshop. Photoshop has unlimited solutions, and your mind is the only limitation there. But if you're just a little bit afraid of Photoshop and you need some help, I want you to DM me the word newbie, and I have a free live hands-on class on Saturday where a coach is going to walk you through setting up your Photoshop and designing your very first Photoshop file with an image, text, and a background. And I promise you're going to get through it and win. That was a little long.
It was much better.
Okay.
I actually felt like it made me want to, you know what I'm saying? It made me actually want to DM you because not only did you give me some value, but then you told me that there was a next step that I could take. And it wasn't like go to the link and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, if you're intentional about this and you want this thing, then just DM me newbie.
Got you. Okay, cool. So we're improving already. Yolanda says, go ahead. That was clean. Awesome. See, I'm able to take feedback. Y'all can see it live. And like, I want you to imagine that you are doing this too. Like you're actively engaging in making content for your business. It's important.
What's the next one?
So the next one is if you are ready to design breathtaking memorial birthday an event. So I kind of summarize that, but basically it's parties and that sort of thing. So you don't know where to start, don't have any ideas. This is supposed to be bringing people into the 5-minute templates in Photoshop. But again, if I'm not selling first, I'm giving value first. What I want to do here then is I want to help them understand if you're ready to design these things, here are the basic components that you need for these type of designs, right? And then I can bring them into the fact that we have 5-minute templates that allow them to change out those very 3 things that I talked about, 5 minutes or less, and their designs will look like they have my 24 years of Photoshop experience. Can I do that? Yeah. Okay. So I didn't build the value into it before, but now that you're telling me, I'm looking for a way. Every time I want to sell something, I'm looking to bring the value first. So very easy. What I could tell them there is three very simple components of any memorial, birthday, or event design is a foreground, background, and some text. So if you don't know where to start with that, I have over 130 templates that only take 5 minutes to edit that do exactly that. Allow you to change out the foreground, the background, and the text. And you can have unlimited designs with even just one template. Does okay. Let's see if I can remember that. And now, just to let y'all know, it is so much easier doing live content for me. And I think that's for you all too, like doing live content because you know you're helping somebody in real time. Because sometimes planning content is a little intimidating for anybody. And I've been getting up here doing this live thing for 3 years now. But then when I have to sit here and record, I'm trying to get all these thoughts together and plan and hit these marks. So I just wanted y'all to see that it's difficult for me too, but I'm here doing it. Oh, yeah. I forgot sometimes when I cross my leg, little dress, show them a little white thigh.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay. This one.
Mm-hmm.
In 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready to design breathtaking memorial shirts or birthday shirts or even wedding designs? I can tell you that there are only three components that you need to any design. You need a foreground, a background, and some text. And with those three simple components, you can build any design that you want for any purpose. If you don't know where to start and you need my 24 years of Photoshop experience, I have 5-minute templates that have all three of those elements that all you have to do is change out the foreground, the background, and the text, and you have ready to go designs, 5 minutes or less. No Photoshop experience required.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, the Yolanda says if they're newbies, they may not understand foreground, background, and text. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is one of those ones where we can we put the image like behind me, like boom, foreground, background, text? That's smart because now they might want to save that because they don't know what foreground, background, and text is, but they may save my content because they're like, oh, foreground is the photo and the background is whatever she put back there. And, of course they know what text is, but yeah.
What I want to do is I want to change all your hooks to you. So the first word that we're saying is you.
You. Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That way it makes the content feel super personal, but we want it to be super direct at the same time. Right?
Gotcha.
So I'm speaking, so when you see it, once you see it, it says you need to blah 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 blah.
Gotcha.
Right? Or your content, or well, that's my kind of thing. But your stuff, whatever looks this way because you don't have this, and then break down why they need this. Okay. And if they want this, DM me this. Right?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like if you want to do something for Automizer, whatever you want to do, but you see how that kind of flows? Mm-hmm. Because basically, create a problem that if somebody is having that you already have the solution to, then somebody always fits this problem, whatever it is, right? Right. So you hit them with the problem. So you blah blah blah, you're going through whatever, because of this. Instead, do this, right? Gotcha. Whatever that thing is, and then call to action would be like DM you, whatever the solution is.
Okay, I got you.
Ready? And 3, 2, 1, action.
You're ready to design breathtaking designs for events, memorial projects, and more, but you don't know where to start. I can break it down that it's just 3 easy components. You may want to save this. First, it's your foreground or your subject image, right? Then it's your background. And the last thing you need is maybe a little bit of text. And if this still sounds really overwhelming to you, I want to break it down in a 5-minute template that has the foreground, background, and text already there. All you have to do is change it out. And I'm going to offer it to you for free if you text me the word free template. No?
That's fine.
Okay. I kind of got, I was like, what am I doing in the end? I'm making stuff up.
You got your number in your bio? You said text. So you got the number in your bio?
Oh, I can put it on the screen, the text number.
Okay.
I prefer them to text because what happens is like when I put the DM on there, people be DMing me on TikTok and then I don't respond to them. But they do actually DM me. Like, so I need to just have somebody, one of the customer happiness. I need y'all to make a note for me. We need somebody to be answering the TikTok DMs because when I tell them to DM, so instead of text, I'll say DM. And then what happens is when I put it on my regular Facebook, then they be in my personal inbox and not DM in the business page. But it's okay because I just redirect them. So I'll say DM. Now the problem though, are we going to be using these for any of these for YouTube Shorts?
Yeah.
So I might want to say text the number because then I can use that anywhere. But then it's taking somebody off of the platform in order to text me. But then maybe they'll save it because they needed the phone number. I don't know. What do you think? Then I would have to make a text version or...
I mean, sometimes you gotta make different content for different platforms, though.
Yeah, but you know, that ain't me. I'm trying to figure out how to knock it all down there. Okay. Texting is the easiest from any platform because anybody could text me. And then I get their, yes, because my automation would get their cell phone number. And if I feel like if they trust me, they'll give me their phone number. But maybe if they don't trust me yet, they won't text me. But if they want my free stuff, they'll text me.
Yeah. I think it's like playing the odds, whereas like to DM somebody, it's effortlessly.
Yeah, because it's right there.
It's right there. I go to the thing and DM. Mm-hmm. You can even do stuff like even with stories and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean, you do marketing with your stories. It can even be videos that is short for a story. Like we make those kind of content. You know what I mean? It's like, between, like 12 seconds or something. And then you just tell them swipe up. And then that's where you see anything, you like swipe up. You see a random video.
Yeah.
It's because they want you to, it's for their story, but they also posted it on their thing.
Gotcha. And then when you swipe up, you basically go to the next thing and it's not relevant in that format. So we'll do the DM. But so is there a way to make it so that, because I want to start making the YouTube shorts and the YouTube shorts would have to direct them to the text number because there's no way to DM. And even if they comment on the video, like I'm not monitoring them videos like that. And it's no way to, if I can't automate it, I don't even want to start the trend because it just becomes more work. So it needs to be something that could be automated. Could I tell them to DM the word free or text that too?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So DM or text the word free, or I'll say 5, F5E, because then that way I can make it just a 5-minute template. Okay. But then what if my number changes? Can I to the number in I can do the number in the caption? If I just say text me and DM me, then if they don't know where to text me, then that's going to be in the caption. Yeah. Okay. But then that is more work for them. But they'll do it. I feel like people text me when they feel like, because they text when it's something that they want. And yeah, they definitely do, especially if I'm giving away a free resource. So I can say DM or text me the word. And then people also feel like if they actually want your number, they will text you just because they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to text you this one time so I can lock you in. So I think if I give them the option, DM or text me the word 5. And then that way I also need to make sure that whenever I have someone DM or text me, that it's a unique word that I'm not gonna be using in other ways. So 5, they'll get a free 5-minute template. And then also, customer happiness, can you do me a favor and make sure that all the words that I'm telling people to DM me, we have a list of those words. And I make sure that I create the automation for each of those words. So far, we had the word newbie. So newbie was to get them into the Photoshop newbie class. So just put quotes around the word newbie. And then also the one we're talking about right now for the 5-minute designs, 5-minute templates. Let's do quote unquote the word 5, but spell it out, FIVE. So I'll say text me the word 5, or DM or text me the word 5, and I'll send you a free 5-minute template with the class to show you how it's done. Okay. Thank you, Yolanda. Yolanda, I can definitely see that you were tuned in. And thank you, Customer Happiness, for notating Daryl's thing, because I saw it come up and it was about the color profile. There's a class, class number 135, that does go over some of the color profiles with your respective printer. I think that would be helpful as well. Very much so. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we having you say DM or text.
Yep, DM or text. And Daryl, class number 135 is a free resource, but that's also something probably to make some content about, because people in sublimation are often complaining that they have crappy colors. So that is a free resource that I could send them in order to help out with their color profiles. So customer happiness, we can definitely notate that as something to make content about for sure.
Right.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, action.
You've been seeing all of those beautiful event designs, memorial designs, and you don't think you can do it. I'm sure that you can. There's only 3 components to each of those designs, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. Number 1 is a foreground or subject. Number 2 is a background. And number 3 is just some text. And you too can be a professional designer with just those 3 components. You don't believe me? I can take my 24 years of Photoshop experience and give you a file that you can change out in 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. All you have to do is DM or text me the word 5, and I'll send you that template for free. Okay.
What's the next one?
All right. So let me see which ones I did. So we did this one, Sycamore Etsy files. Ready to do that. We did the I'm going to turn that one yellow. We did that one. Let's see. One more. Oh, we could do Canva limitations or design multiple products at one time. So those are, and that'll be like all we do for Photoshop, and then we can move on. So Canva limitations can actually go into designing multiple products at one time. So let's talk about Canva limitations. Okay, I can have fun with that. All right, so really Canva limitations, if they're designing party favors or web. So this is party favors. We got web graphics and social media graphics. So on Canva, you cannot do global changes. You have to design each and every variation separately, and it's a drag, isn't it? Okay. So you love Canva, but I bet I know something that you don't love about it. When you're designing multiple projects or multiple products in a single project, you have to go in and change each layer of text, each color, multiple different, what do they call them in Canva? Artboards. And you just don't have any global changes that you can make. Well, I could show you in Photoshop how, with just a couple of clicks, you can design all of your party favors, web graphics, social media, in I don't know. Does that, because you don't know, like, you know Canva, you design in Canva. So is that even a concern, like, of yours when you are, like, let's say you're doing your social media graphics, like each thing you have to design a Facebook banner, a Instagram post, like all of those things you have to go and design separately. The fact that you would be able to design one of those and it automatically update to any of those um, other ratios or platforms, is that
It saves time.
saves time? Okay. Yep. So let's see. Single click does multiple effects. Simple update to just 2 layers. Can change. I think I'm getting a little too wordy and a little too. I just need to talk about saving time. Okay.
Yeah, get like right to it. You're wasting time on Canva. Blah, 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 blah.
You are wasting time on Canva. Okay. So you are wasting time on Canva.
Doing what?
Creating a beautiful design once, but in order to make those changes, in order to make changes for other products, you have to continue redesigning that over and over and over again. Well, I can save you some time by showing you how in Photoshop we use things called smart objects. Mm-hmm. And those smart objects allow us to change something one place, and that propagates those changes everywhere else you use those colors, logos, or images. So essentially, you could design 100 products instead of just one at a time. Yeah. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasting time on Canva. Mm-hmm. What did you say? What are they doing? Take out beautiful. We only want beautiful in your solution.
Okay.
You're wasting time on Canva designing.
So you're
one thing,
creating one single graphic, mm-hmm. and you must make and for any variation, I don't want to say for any variation, but creating one simple graphic. Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm speaking to my creative community, they will understand it's like, it's graduation, you design one shirt, but now you also have to go design the stole and the graduation topper and the invitations and all of this. You have to do all those things separate. However, if you were in Photoshop, that one shirt design could also become or when you change that one shirt design, it would also become your graduation stole design, your invitation design, the colors, the photos, and the effects will all propagate to all of those products, unlimited number of products, with just a couple of changes on one. So I need to sum that up though, so it doesn't sound too. We're talking graduation, party favors, web graphics, social media, Being able to make global changes on one product would allow you to change a simple update to just 2 layers can change all of those product designs at once. Uh, they understand layers in Canva now. So I put spending hours editing a single template for different products. In Photoshop, we can change all of these items with a simple update to just 2 layers. That sounds complicated, like a complicated way to answer a simple solution.
The end thing is basically the hook is you're wasting time on Canva. The thing is, what are they wasting time on? Making a graphic for all these different things.
So you're spending hours creating one single graphic.
Mm-hmm.
So you're spending hours.
Say wasting.
Wasting. So you're wasting time on Canva. Wasting hours creating a single graphic without wasting hours creating one single graphic when you could.
Exactly. There we go.
Okay. When you could be creating do we want to say several hundreds, or like do I want to go into numbers?
Maybe you have to get, so you're wasting hours creating one single graphic for, maybe you have to kind of paint, what are they, for what?
For your project, for
because you're saying they're wasting hours creating one single graphic for, you're basically saying they have to create one for every single thing, versus on Photoshop you can create one and change it into many.
Yes.
So you have to let them know that they're creating, because basically you, like, they don't know this, right? Mm-hmm. So you putting them on game, so they don't know that there's an option where you could really just take one graphic and then make it all these different things.
Right.
And so you have to let them know you're wasting hours creating one single graphic for, say what you had said, you're listing them off for events, for graduation, for all this. And then, and now it allows you, instead you could be creating that, you could be taking that one graphic and using it for boom.
So for events, web graphics, social media. Is that kind of too broad though?
I don't know if you want to say, I don't know, because you were listening, you said for your people, they would understand graduation.
Right. So because events is kind of making it a little too broad, but we could say like a graduation and birthday, sports, memorial are our top things. So if we can speak on one of those things that would, and graduation is more seasonal, but they do definitely understand graduation because that's most of their peak seasons. So they end up getting a lot of work just for graduation. So graduation is a good one to pick, and it's, you know, it's going to be timeless. And if they understand graduation, they also understand they can do parties and sports and everything else. So you're wasting time on Canva, wasting hours creating a single graphic for your graduation project, just to turn around and have to redo it for so many different products. Well, you could be creating, or when you could be creating a single design in Photoshop and automatically designing all the other products that go with your graduation package.
How easy is it?
It's too easy. It's automatic. And all you have to do is just change out 2 different layers. Yeah. That's a little too specific.
No. I think if you say, how easy is it to change the layer? Like, is it a click of a button? Is it?
Yep.
Go more like that.
With a double click?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we could be creating all of, instead of saying hundreds or whatever, so when you could be creating all of your products with a couple of clicks, or with a couple of double clicks, or because I don't know about double clicks yet.
Yeah, you have to say double.
With a couple of clicks.
Yeah. And then say with just you know what I'm saying? When you say just, you make it sound
okay.
So simple.
You could be creating all of the products with just a couple of clicks.
Yeah.
You know anything about smart objects? I don't know. Maybe I should not tell them about that because then it makes me sound like a smarty pants. Because I'm trying to.
Yeah.
If you know anything about, if you don't know anything about Photoshop, smart objects, and really how
you can put that before when you could be using smart objects to create.
Got you. So if they don't know what smart objects are, they might even save it.
Yeah.
You could be using smart objects and smart colors to create all of your products with just a couple of clicks. Okay, so then that's giving them game without, they may not know what the smart objects are, and then I could, you know, okay.
That means I gotta follow and learn more.
Mm-hmm.
That means I gotta save it.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Okay. So that's the Canva, bringing them from Canva. So my top of funnel there is, I know that there are people that are on Canva and feel they understand that there are limits, and I'm hitting that pain point on the limits of Canva and why they want to be on the Photoshop side.
Now, this is putting them on game. They don't know what this is. How can they learn more about this?
You can learn more about smart objects and creating. You can learn more about smart objects
and saving time.
And okay. So learn more about smart objects and saving time. Should I do something free again? Like, I like the top of funnel. I like offering something free so they don't feel like I'm always selling them something.
That's fine.
So
do you want to tell them to message you on this? Do you want them to, how are they going to get the thing?
Oh, this should go to the newbie class again.
Okay.
So DM or text me the word newbie, and I'll make sure that we have a live coach teach you in real time how to utilize Photoshop and these smart objects to save you time.
Okay.
No?
Write it down.
Okay. Learn more about smart objects with a live coach. Because am I telling them it's Photoshop? Because I didn't really say Photoshop.
Yeah, you can put Photoshop.
So smart objects and smart colors, because I might actually get them, because they'd be like, wait, there's smart objects in Canva? I might get them like that. I don't know. Okay, well, you could be using smart objects and smart colors in Photoshop. I don't know that. I think I can catfish some people and be like, oh, how did we get the smart objects in Canva? Learn more about smart objects with a live coach in a free hands-on class. Hands-on Photoshop class? Am I getting to? Learn more about smart objects with a live coach in a free hands-on Photoshop class.
Give me more. I want a stronger one. If you want to learn more about smart objects, go ahead and that's where you put the message part. Message me, DM me, whatever, text me, or whatever you can. Newbie. And are you sending a link? What are you doing?
And I'll send you a link to my free hands-on Photoshop class. All right. I hope y'all have some lead magnets, some freebies for your customers too. Okay, that's all a part of this strategy. We want people to know, like, and trust us. So we're doing stuff for the free 99 so that they they could get warmed up to us. This is communicating to a cold audience. That means these people don't know us. They have never heard of us before, or even if they have heard of us, they're still cold, meaning that they're not ready to buy from us. So we want to offer them something that we can show them our value without necessarily having to make a sale right off the bat. All right, so DM or text me newbie, and I'll send you a link to my free hands-on. It's hands-on, but it's virtual. I don't know. I just say hands-on Photoshop class. Because if I say hands-on virtual, then like, oh, wait a minute, too many words. Okay. All right. So I think that one, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. So I'm starting with you are wasting your time on Canva, wasting hours creating one single graphic for your graduation project. Now, am I still going with the graduation project? Because that one, wasting hours creating a single graphic for your graduation. Wasting hours creating a single graphic for your graduation project only to have to design it over and over again for the different products that you offer. When you could be using smart objects and smart colors in Photoshop to create all the products with just a couple of clicks. Yeah, because when I said wasting hours for your graduation project, I didn't talk about the different products. So I think that's where the missing link is. So you're wasting hours creating one single graphic for your graduation project only to design it over and over and over again for the other products. And you could be using smart objects and smart colors in Photoshop to create all of these products with just a couple of clicks. If you want to learn more about smart objects, DM or text me newbie, and I'll send you the link for my free hands-on Photoshop class. All right. Okay. Only to sign over and over again for the other products. Okay. All right. Not right now. I'm just doing the free. Basically, they just text me, and then I'm gonna send them a link. So this is my, like, people don't know my name. They don't care who I am. I'm not even telling them I'm Dr. Shanon. Like, I'm not telling them the business. I'm just giving them the game, and then they'll save my information and warm up to me.
You say smart objects, I think it'd be good to put your name in there, so when they think of smart objects and these quick things, your name will be attached to smart objects. I think that's a pretty good strategy.
Okay.
Just, I don't see much people teaching about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right, and this will be the last Photoshop one, I think. And then we'll still, like, I like that we still have more that we can come back and expand on later.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1, action.
You're wasting your time on Canva, taking hours to design one product just to do it over and over and over again for the other accompanying products, when you could be using smart objects and smart colors in Photoshop to do the same thing, several products with just a couple of clicks. If you want to learn how to use smart objects, DM or text me the word newbie, and I will send you my link to my free hands-on Photoshop class where you can get smart with using smart objects.
Cool.
Okay. I missed something there, but I think it. Okay.
Cool. Do it. I want you to do it again. I want it to be a little bit. I can tell. I'm watching. I can tell when you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want it to kind of feel a little bit more. So go ahead and go for it one more time.
Okay.
So.
So if I get specific, that's what it was. I didn't have a specific project in mind. So if I say graduation, then I can kind of get specific with that. And then I can go into invitations, backdrops, t-shirts, and more. And you could be using the smart objects and smart colors in Photoshop to create all of those products with just a couple of clicks. If you want to learn more about smart objects, DM or text me newbie, and I'll send you a link to my free hands-on Photoshop class. Dumps. Oh yeah, and the party favors, because that's a big one to have to redesign for each of those products. I was gonna say, Blake, talking about am I talking? I was like, I got on N8 Academy, brand on me. I don't think I need to say too much of nothing. I think I am the brand. All right. Mm-hmm.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
You are wasting your time on Canva. You're wasting your time designing one graphic for this project where you have to design over and over and over again. For graduation, you're designing your backdrops, your invitations, all of your party favors, and you could be spending so much less time using Photoshop smart objects. Smart objects and smart colors can help you in just 2 clicks change all of those different products. But I forgot. I went long-winded with that too because I lost my train. Okay. You want me to just keep rolling?
Did you say everything that you needed to say?
No, I didn't.
All right, just start from the top.
Okay. All right. All right.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
You are wasting your time on Canva. You're wasting hours of design time just designing one product, only to continue to design over and over and over again just to get one project done, when you could be using smart objects and smart colors in Photoshop to design all of those products with just a couple of clicks. Now, if you don't know how to use smart objects and you want to learn more, I want you to DM or text me the word newbie, and I'm going to send you a link to a free live class where we walk you through how to use those smart objects and work smarter, not harder.
Cool. I like it.
Okay. All righty, loves. We getting hot. So we finished our photo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finished Photoshop. I'm gonna get into, let's do, and we definitely talked about our newbie stuff, so that should definitely get our newbies in. AI or Shopify, which one? Okay, and AI, actually, I should be able to get that done in one because all of these points are like you said, like savable. So let's see how I can do that. Make them savable because I didn't do that before. So now I have to re-strategize. So pain points. Um, you can't get your product to stand out because everybody has the same file from Etsy.
Yep.
Right? You're tired of buying art only to see everybody else have the same thing. You're spending too much time searching for a design that doesn't even exist. Or you feel like you can only sell stuff that is trademark infringing. Well, there's a solution to that. Artificial intelligence can help you create your own art, no Photoshop needed, and you won't spend hours of time looking for art that doesn't exist.
So what you can do is, because you have so many different pain points in there, you could make an individual video for all of them. Because it's a different pain point. You have one copyright infringement, so they feel like they don't have a brand or a logo or something like that that's, you know, recognizable enough or is good enough for them without having to have Nike on it. You know what I mean? Or you have a part where like you're tired of your stuff looking like everybody else's. Right? What's the solution to that?
Okay.
Right? What's the solution to not having what's the solution to, instead of, like, because they think the only way they can sell something is if it has Jordan or Nike or something a part of it, right? So what's the solution to that for people who are going through that, right? Those are only two I could remember that you said, but
yeah, and then everybody having this. So what if I did this as like, here are 4 reasons or 5 reasons you should be using AI.
Too many reasons.
Too many reasons? 3 reasons?
3, yeah.
Okay, so if I go with 3 reasons you should be using AI, you are, and I can actually combine this. So you're tired of buying art from Etsy that everyone else has, seeing your design on everyone else's listings, so you can't even be original enough to stand out. Feel like the only way you can make money, because this is kind of Etsy related, but the only way that you can make money with your designs is to use trademark or copyright images. Because they're not gonna get why. Like I think you're right. I would have to break down each one and explain to them why AI is gonna help them in that area. Okay. So spending time searching for a design that doesn't exist, trademark infringement, and tired of buying art that everyone else has. So those are 3 things. And everyone else has. Okay. Oh. And then the positive to that is that you can create your own art. No Photoshop is needed. In as little as in seconds. Create your own art in seconds, because you're talking about time that's required. I can, should I say in seconds or less than a minute? Like, because seconds? Okay. No Photoshop needed. And then that should be a lot of the drawing points there. Okay. So this is the solution to all of those. Create your own art in second, no Photoshop needed. You want to learn how? So if you want to learn how to get into AI and get some free AI, should I tell them that it's two things, like how to get into AI and also get free AI images? Or should I not do, because that might be too heavy? Okay.
Too much for one video at least.
Got you. Because I do have some things where I actually tell them I'm going to give them free AI files. And usually, though, I will tell you this, if I tell them I'm going to give them free files, they definitely message me. So why don't you tell them I'll give them the free? Instead of saying you want to learn how, like, can I tell them I'll give them some free AI files and show them how I created them? So maybe that could actually be something that I do now, like show them how I created those, and it'd be a short free resource. I didn't think of that because I'm giving them the free files, but I'm not telling them that I'm actually able to show them how to make their own files. So I'm actually missing that just by not having that resource. So I could say DM or text me the word AI, and I need to say it out loud because sometimes they think it's a L. So DM or text me the word AI, and I'm going to send you some free AI artwork and show you exactly how I came up with those designs. In just a few seconds, no Photoshop needed. So I could actually, I already told them that they can create their own art in seconds, no Photoshop needed. In fact, DM or text me the word AI, and I will send you some artwork I created. I will send you free artwork that I created in AI and show you exactly how I came up with it, or exactly how I created it. No?
Yeah, that's okay. How I created it.
So DM or text AI, and I'll send you some free AI artwork, plus show you exactly how I created it in seconds. All right. So basically, my solution is the same for all three of those problems. Tired of buying art that everyone else has the same, everyone else has. So you are not tired of buying art that everyone else has. So not that you're tired of buying the art. What is the result? The result is you can't sell your stuff because everybody else has it. That's what it really is. It's not that you're tired of buying the stuff that everybody else has because you're buying the stuff that everybody else has. You aren't selling your designs because everyone else has the same artwork from Etsy. I think that says better. But even though the artwork is on sale on Etsy and the products are on sale on Etsy, and everybody has the same thing. So you aren't selling your designs because everyone else has the same ones. They're right there on Etsy. They could buy the design. They could buy the shirt. Everybody has the same files. If you want to create your own art in seconds with no Photoshop needed, you just DM or text AI, and I'll send you some free AI artwork plus show you exactly how I created it in just seconds.
Well, what's the thing that make them really move? And it's not the AI.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that right now they're just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they are. What is the transfer? What's the after you do this? What's their transformation?
Okay, so creating your own art in seconds with no Photoshop needed. You can have unique products when everyone else is looking like a clone.
Yeah, they want to stand out.
You can stand out with unique designs. You can stand out with unique designs, creating your own art in seconds with no Photoshop needed. And I think I need to say what AI is because not everybody knows. So can I say like using the power of artificial intelligence, and then I could say DM or text me AI? Because some people were text me AL, and I think they didn't know what AI was.
I feel like it's ask the chat.
Of artificial. So, because artificial intelligence does take up a few more syllables.
Definitely does. Ask them to see what they think.
And you know, I set it up to where even if they text me AL, it still automates because I realized it was a common error. So it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think
If they don't know it's AI, it's fine. Because then I'm sounding too artificial intelligence. But can I say using the power of AI?
Yeah.
Okay. DM or text me the word AI and I'll send you some free AI artwork plus show you exactly how I created it in just seconds. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so I guess while you get that together, I'll do my run through. Should I say the reason you aren't selling your designs, or should I just start out with you aren't selling your designs, or your designs aren't selling because everyone else has the same art from Etsy?
Yeah, go right at them.
Okay. Coming right at y'all. Your designs ain't selling because all of y'all got the same Etsy artwork. Okay. So your designs aren't selling because you have the same artwork that everyone else does from Etsy. You can stand out with unique designs. So how do I want to transition that? So your products aren't selling because you have the same designs that everyone else does on Etsy. You want to know? Should I pose that as a question? Do you want to know how you can stand out with unique designs? No, not a question. You can. I'm telling them.
Yeah, give them
Okay.
Yeah, give them.
Okay. So you can stand out with unique designs and create your own art in just seconds. No Photoshop needed using the power of AI. DM or text the word AI and I will send you some free AI artwork plus show you exactly how I created it in just seconds. Okay. I do use Kittle Ink City, and that is something I want to show you all too. It's a powerful design tool, pretty much kind of like Canva and Illustrator, but a lot more user friendly. It's a little limited as well, but for people that don't know where to start, it's a phenomenal tool. Yep. So maybe I need to do a Kittle segment at some point. Y'all are giving me all the great stuff that I need to talk about. Thank you for sticking around, hanging out with me, and watching me go through the grueling task of making content. Yep. And then customer happiness, make sure that y'all are letting people know that they can text a certain word to a certain number and get a discount code as long as we're live. Once we're done with the live, that code will no longer work, and you will not be able to take advantage of the discount code for all of the products in the Innate Academy. Especially, I want y'all to consider taking the course with Coach Ant. He's going to be showing you all how to make a video banner for your Shopify store, so that instead of just a static banner with an image or some images on there, you're going to have a moving video as the banner for your Shopify store. And you can use that same moving video for your social media and to create Facebook ads. Okay. And we're going to be showing you all how to do Facebook ads in a different boot camp too. Thank you, love.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm just helping us get some different looks
Okay.
while we're doing the same thing. But we're still looking at it.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
Your products aren't selling. Oh, shoot. I forgot. My bad. Okay. My bad. So start from the top.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
You aren't selling your designs because everyone else has the same designs from Etsy. If you want to know how to create unique artwork with the power of AI, you can create your own designs.
Start over.
I know. I was like, I forgot.
Don't form it as a question.
Okay.
Just give it to him.
Okay. Y'all listen to me. Y'all better listen to me. I'm talking directly to you, and I know what I'm talking about. Okay. You can stand out with unique. That's what I was supposed to say. You can stand out with unique designs. Create your own artwork in seconds. No Photoshop needed. Using the power of AI. DM or text me the word AI, and I'll send you some free AI artwork. Plus, show you exactly how I created it in just seconds. Okay. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, I'll let Blake get set up with the door. Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
Your designs aren't selling because everyone else has the same exact designs from Etsy. You can create unique artwork with the power of AI. Freak. Ah! I combined something I forgot. You can stand out with unique designs. Create your own artwork in seconds. No, okay. Okay. The first part, I was telling them, hey, your stuff ain't selling, and I know why. Okay. And then I got too excited and I forgot my next line. All right. So, all right. Ready?
And 3, 2, 1.
You aren't selling your designs because everyone else has the same exact designs from Etsy. You can be unique and have standout designs with the power of AI. In fact, you can have original artwork in a matter of seconds. If you really want to learn how to do this, I want you to text or DM me the word AI. I'm going to send you some free AI artwork and show you exactly how I created that artwork in just a matter of seconds.
Cool.
I transposed a couple of those things, but
I see it. far? You want to run it back or?
I think we're good.
Sometimes some of them will be harder than others to remember for some reason.
All right, so okay, so the pain points are different, but the solution is pretty much the same. Spending too much time searching for a design that doesn't exist. Too much time searching for stock images that just don't exist. You know what? Let's keep that one for AI. I think I kind of want to. Well, no, we can stay with that. Spending too much time searching for a design that doesn't exist. Well, I feel like that's not exactly going to resonate. So I need to get more specific with what I'm aggravated with when I search for images. I'm looking for stock images that don't exist. Spending hours searching for compositions. And if I say the word composition, that's too high level. Searching for images or artwork, that's a more lower level term. So searching for artwork that just doesn't exist. Can I give an example? Like, for instance, no, because I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think. If I get specific with it, then I could lose people. But if I'm too generic, then they don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, I could go with the spending too much time searching for a design that doesn't exist. So you are tired of wasting your time searching for images that just simply don't exist. Mm-hmm. You want an image of a young family wearing orange shirts on a beach, and for some reason, Google just can't find it for you. And no question, so I can't say, did you know, or let's use the power of AI to create your unique design in seconds with no Photoshop needed. So does that still flow? I can't even get specific. Let's say for instance, you want an image of a young.
You can one way of using making content too is you can tell a story of the time that you did.
Tell a story. Oh no, I don't know if I can do. I got to work on telling short stories. But that could be good. As a matter of fact, that's why I do a lot of my mock-ups, because my story is when I go to stock images. So I like for my website to have a certain look and feel. When I go to stock images, I don't see the models that I like. They don't look like they are, they're trendy. They look corny and off-brand. So a solution to that was me creating my own AI models so that it went with the brand, the feel, and the trends that I wanted to I don't know. I think it does better to just say searching for a particular image, colors, creating I think the powerful thing is creating compositions without Photoshop, but I don't want to explain that. So for your family reunion, you've been seeking stock art that has a beautiful young family walking along the beach at sunset, and you just can't find that image. Well, nope. Well, AI could literally create that exact scenario for you in a matter of seconds. Okay, so, all right, so I'm giving them an example. So I could say, you are, not are you, but you are spending too much time searching for a design that does not even exist.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So it's just roll. Huh?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
You are spending way too much time searching for a design that doesn't exist for your project. For instance, you're looking for a young family on the beach at sunset to depict for your family reunion project, and you just can't find it. Well, how about you use the power of artificial intelligence, AI, to help you create that graphic in just seconds? If you want to learn how to do this, text me the word AI. Oh, I messed up my end part because I just said text. I didn't say DM.
Just do the outro
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Start off if you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. I think I was too ready. Okay.
Go ahead.
If you want to learn how to do this with AI, text me the word AI. That was stupid. If you want to know how to AI. Okay. Okay. If you want to learn how to do this, text or DM me the word AI, and I'll show you exactly how to create your own images that you'll be able to use for your project no matter what it is.
I want to hear, let's just say, instead of no matter what it is, let's just
Yeah.
say, like,
that was kind of vague.
You'd be able to use, let's say for your next project.
For your next project, okay.
Go
Gotcha.
for that outro one more time.
Okay. If you want to learn how to do this, text or DM me the word AI, and I'm going to show you how to do this for your next project.
Create the images for your next project. I'm
going to show you how to create the images for your next project. Okay. All right.
Action.
If you want to learn how to do this, I want you to DM or text me the word AI, and I'm going to show you how to create the images for your next project. Okay?
It sounded like did you stumble a little bit?
I probably did.
Let's just get it one more time. Okay. Yeah, we here, so
it's get a little hot in this room too.
Sure, all the mics.
Okay.
All right, and 3, 2, 1, action.
If you want to learn how to do this, I want you to DM or text me the word AI, and I'm going to show you how to create the images for your next project.
Perfect.
Okay. Ooh, my hands all sweaty. All right. Okay, so trademark infringement. We want to go with that one, Freya. Okie dokes. Yeah, let me get some water. And then I'll scroll and see if y'all have anything that y'all seen to me. Think. Yep, Mo, it is hard, babe. All right, so Take a little sip of my drink. And then we'll go over trademark infringement. Okay. All right. So for trademark infringement, you want to know how you can so maybe I should just go straight at them. Like you don't have to, or maybe I should say tell them to stop doing something, like stop putting Mickey Mouse and stop, basically trying Mickey and thinking that that's the only way you're gonna make money on Etsy. Huh? I'm thinking of like how I can, huh? Stop stealing is actually, yeah. Okay. Stop stealing. Ooh, that is a little harsh. So how am I after that word? I want to be able to explain to them what they are doing. Stop stealing. You're using everything from Mickey Mouse to Fendi to Gucci to sell online, and you don't have to do that. You can create original artwork that doesn't infringe on, because it's trademarks and copyrights, it doesn't infringe on the trademarks of others. You can create original artwork that won't have Disney and what are the main people? Disney, Nike, and some of the highest powered freaking brands in the world coming after you behind on Etsy. That's the idea, but I want to be able to say that concisely. Because we've
create your own brands, characters. Because that's pretty much what they call the brands, characters, and
Yep. But the idea, I think, also using that fear factor is that we've all seen, people that have basically got in trouble for that. So, yeah. Yeah, you're risking getting your shop shut down and even worse, being sued.
Or losing your clients. You get your shop shut
Yep.
down.
Yep. So losing everything, including being sued by companies with some pretty deep pockets. Yeah. So why risk that when you can create your own artwork? You can create your own characters and brands with the power of AI. Okay. All right. So
don't steal. Or stop stealing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, what you think?
Yeah, I think it stopped people immediately. It started scrolling when you say like, stop stealing. And then you go into the next phase, what you were just saying.
So I say stop stealing and
your own brands.
Hold on. So when I say stop stealing, I need to explain what I mean by stop stealing. You're using everything from Disney to Nike to Louis Vuitton, and you don't own any of that. Yeah. Instead, I want you to create your own characters, your own brands with the power of AI, where you can have artwork that looks just as good, and you don't risk having your store shut down or being sued by some folks with some pretty big pockets. Okay.
Should we be recording that so you have a playback to know what you said?
We're going to just keep playing it back mentally. Okay. All right. All right. So
what's the CTA after
um AI again.
Yeah.
So have the same DM or text me the word AI, and if you want to learn how to use AI to create your own characters and brands, DM or text me the word AI, and I'll show you how. Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
In 3, 2, 1, action.
Stop stealing. You are trying everybody from Disney to Nike to Louis Vuitton, and it's not even necessary. Why don't you create your own brands, your own characters with the power of AI? That way you have unique artwork that stands out, and you don't have to worry about getting your store shut down or even possibly being sued by some people with some pretty big pockets. If you want to learn how to use AI, text or DM me the word AI, and I'm going to show you how.
And that was 70%. My words right there.
There you go. You're gonna get 70% of the proceeds from this free AI file. Oh, like Mo said, don't risk it all. Okay. I love it. Look, I'm getting some help here. Stop replicating and use your own unique art. I love it. Okay, so that was my AI. So that gives me 3 pieces of content for AI. Shopify, Automizer. Let's go Shopify. All right, so and then this time what I'm going to do with Shopify, I'm going to stay surface level, not more with like the hands-on Shopify part, but I'm going to start targeting people who want or would need a Shopify store, but don't know where to start. So then basically that's more for my mentorship versus like a done for you service. So here I'm looking at people that have I'm looking for people that have already have a following or a great idea for a product. So following is one thing, like they already have a following, maybe even a digital product, but they don't have any physical products. They have no website, or they have a great idea for a product but don't know where to start. So what you think, Aunt? Because I'm kind of talking to you on this one. So what do you think would call you or get you interested in this content? Like here you are with all of these social media followers and no product or website.
I think talking about how to
turn your followers into cash, or no, I mean, turn them out, turn them into cash.
Monetize your following.
Monetize your following. Okay. You created a brand message. You have people who believe in you. Why not believe in yourself and get your website or your brand started today?
You're losing out on money.
Yeah, they love hearing the money's left on the table. So you're leaving money on the table. Okay, so I need to type this up. Okay, so
Problem is you're leaving money on the table. Then why am I leaving money on the table? Or how?
you're leaving money on the table. You developed an audience.
Oh, it's so simpler instead of developing an audience. Say like you build a following.
You built a following. Okay, yeah.
What am I doing?
But you failed. dropping the ball, but you failed to monetize.
What about are you a content creator? Are you a content creator? Are you wondering how to turn them in?
Or I don't have to ask them are. I'm just gonna say you are, because that's the thing we're saying. You're a content creator. You have built a following, but you failed to monetize that. With you failed to you failed to because they might be monetizing in the form of like coaching or whatever, but you failed to fully monetize that, maybe fully. Shut your ass. Hey, sir, I'm still live. All right. All right. So you're a content creator. You built a following, but you failed to monetize.
What am I missing?
Yeah.
You failed to monetize because you
haven't given your audience an opportunity to invest in you.
I know another one for sure is basically like build an audience but you don't own. Basically, you build an audience but you don't own it.
That's true. Yep. So this one is like, yeah, and it still works for content creators because they are building an audience that they don't own. But also here I'm saying like, so monetize because you haven't given your audience an opportunity to invest in you. How and this is the thing too, like how many of, and I'm just saying this out loud, so it'll probably get me cleaned up, but how many of your members have asked, like, hey, or have said, you should put that on a t-shirt, or can I buy something that you're wearing or promoting and you don't have a website? Like, that's kind of where I'm going with that. Because they build these messages, right? And then they have no way for that message to live beyond someone sharing a social media post, which they don't own, on a platform that they don't own and the data that they don't own. So,
what about, do you have merch? Are you branded? You're missing out on money.
If you're not branded, I can just tell them that if you're not branded or selling your branded product, you're missing out on money, and you're not. So you're missing out on money, and your message is not reaching the masses or something like that.
You can do it support because you don't know how much people support you if you don't brand it.
Yeah, I gotta get to the point. So you're a content creator, you built a following, but you failed to monetize because you haven't. And I might need to change that part. Okay, so all right, Aunt. What do you think on this one? You want to tell them they're leaving money on the table. And honestly, for my people that are still on the live, y'all can use this same type of strategy to target your business customers and people that are content creators as well, because you could offer an opportunity to create, basically to be a third-party printer and sell their product without them having to be hands-on. So this is a good one for you all too. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I did have don't own the customer data on there. Yeah. So you sell on a platform. What happens if Instagram Facebook or TikTok get shut, or your Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok accounts get shut down today. You don't own your customer data. That would be a different.
If that one's easier for you to go with right now, I will hop to that one.
Okay. So you're a content creator, you built a following, but you built it on land that you don't own.
Okay.
If you truly want to own your customer data and monetize, you really need your own store. Should I say Shopify store? Because most people understand what Shopify is now. If you want to own your customer data, you really need your own Shopify store. Okay. So I'm talking to basically content creators right now. If I'm only talking to content creators, I'm not talking to, because we already have content for my people that are creatives that need a Shopify store. This is for like content creators that need a Shopify store, and I'm telling them they need because they only want to hear that they need a store. They don't want to hear the part of the process where they need to come up with product development and all that stuff. So I only sell them what they want, and then I give them what they need. Right, so you're a content creator, you built a following, but you built it on land that you don't own. If you truly want to own your customer data, you really need a Shopify store. So can I get maybe give them some like what it does for them is a revenue stream with the current. So because it's not like they have to build a whole new following for that revenue stream. So this Shopify store, what is the point of it? Is going to get your customers off of a platform you don't own. And what did I just say before that? Yes. So create a new revenue stream from your existing audience. Because if you weren't making money from them before, it's not like you have to create a whole new audience. So that's kind of get your customers off a platform you don't own. But get your customers off a platform you don't own into one that you control. How about, let's just go with own your customer data. Create a revenue stream from your existing audience and your tribe or your community is essentially paying to market your brand. To market your brand message or your
brand identity is what.
I want to go with message because most of the time content creators understand messaging. They don't understand branding quite yet, but they understand messaging because their whole goal is to get other people to believe and understand and follow their teachings, or whatever their entertainment strategy or whatever. So because even entertainers would be, so maybe it wouldn't be brand messaging. Your community is essentially paying to market your brand. How about you say brand? Okay, so those are three things. All right, so you're a content creator, you built a following, but you failed to monetize. And then I could take off because you haven't given your audience an opportunity to invest in you, because I think that's a little wordy. You're a content creator, you built a following, but you failed to monetize. Here are 3 reasons why you need a Shopify store. Yeah? No?
Okay.
You want to own your customer, own your customer data, create a revenue stream from your existing audience, and your community is essentially, that's a little long. Your community is essentially paying to market your brand. So your tribe will pay to market your brand. So that's less marketing dollars spent, or that's actually making money off of marketing instead of spending money on marketing. That is creating a revenue stream that didn't exist before, and that is owning your customer data. Let's say if YouTube want to shut you down because they feel like they want to censor you, you at least own your customer data. So okay, so you're a content creator, you built a following, but you failed to monetize. Here, let me tell you. No, I hate when I say let me tell you. To monetize, or you're a content creator, you built a following, but you failed to monetize. Monetize your brand. And then that is another, something else talking about building on land you don't own. You're a content creator, you built a following, but you failed to monetize your brand. Mm-hmm. Here are 3 reasons why you need a Shopify store. And then what's my...
But you haven't
feel like I'm missing something there?
Yeah, you haven't told them why they need.
Okay.
Like, you haven't brought up a reason for needing a Shopify store yet.
Okay. Your brand is not truly investable. Investable is a word.
You built a following, but you failed to monetize your brand. It needs to be something to lead to why you would get 3 reasons to build a Shopify store.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So I think, like, from that, if this is my problem,
mm-hmm.
right? And you said, you built a following, but you failed to.
Maybe it's not about monetizing the brand. Maybe you're a content creator, you built a following, but you're building it on land that you don't own. Here are 3 reasons. Okay. But you're building it on land that you don't own. Because it's not really, the monetize is coming as a solution, but not as the problem. So, but you're building your community on land that you don't own, because you're building it, so it will be the following. You're building your community, because it takes a lot to build a community. You're building a whole community on land that you don't own. On land that you don't own. Here are 3 reasons why you need a Shopify store. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. So let me put that where I can see it. For one, you want to own your customer data. Two, do I say the numbers or just?
Yes,
Okay. Two, you create a whole new revenue stream from your existing audience. And three, your tribe will pay to market your brand. Okay. So my CTA there is, well, see, I have the Shopify challenge, which is different. This is basically for creators that kind of need a done for you service rather than go through the challenge and make their own store. So this is going to be maybe I DM word monetize or
You don't want to use Shopify?
well, because see, I already use Shopify a lot for the Shopify challenge, and I don't want that to be the shop now. I could do something like Shopify me, or maybe like a variation of the word. I just don't want it to be the word Shopify because I always tell them to DM me the word Shopify if they want to do the challenge. So I got to have a different word for this one.
Do you want to put creator in it, or do you want to do?
Because it may or may not be a creator. Maybe somebody that like has a web store or product but never had a Shopify store, but sees it. Merch could be, because merch could identify the people who want to have their own merch store versus the people who want to build a Shopify store. But I didn't say the word merch in here, so it kind of is like
Maybe I'll put community.
Community?
Yeah, like text or DM me community for whatever you call that.
Okay, community. And I'll show you how to no, something I said was gonna sound weird, but turn your community into coins.
So this one you doing it for them? Well,
Yeah.
you say I show you how. I'll do it for you.
And and not build your community because they built the community, but
help you turn your community into
yeah, I was like, how help you turn your community out? Hold on. I like to turn your community into currency. Okay, we can go with that. Okay, so, or I can even say C2C, and then I'll show you how to turn your community into currency. Okay. All right, so let me put C2C. 2C, and then that's weird. That's something odd that when you see C2C. I'm just gonna put C2C. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Hopefully it'll be on the screen somewhere. But yeah, I could put the variation in the automation and it would take it out of the way. Okay. Then it might SEETO. Look. Listen, we having some people that need some help sometimes. Okay. So you're a content creator. You built a following, but you're building your community on land that you don't own. Here are 3 reasons why you need a Shopify store. Number 1, you can own your customer data. Number 2, you'll create a revenue stream from your existing audience. And number 3, your tribe will pay to market your brand. If you're ready, because I don't want to say if you're interested or whatever, if you're ready to turn your community into currency, DM or text me C2C. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, action.
You're a content creator. Dang, I had to look over to my notes. My bad. Okay, you're a content creator. You built a following, but you're building your community on land that you don't own. Okay. You need to do the 1, 2, 3 again?
It's on you, go.
Okay. You're a content creator. You built this beautiful community, but you're building it on land that you don't own. Here are 3 reasons why you need a Shopify store. 1, I had to look at my
You
notes.
find
Okay.
Just start on 1.
1, okay. 1, you want to own your customer data. 2, you can create a revenue stream from your existing community. And 3, your tribe will actually pay to market your brand. If you're ready to turn your community into currency, I want you to DM or text me C to C.
I want to say, if you're ready to turn your community, I'll say, instead of saying, do you want to, it needs a little bit more on that.
Okay.
Maybe it's like, if you, I think if you're ready, maybe that works. But I think it could be helpful if you say like, at the end it's like, I'll help you or something like that. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Basically,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So if you're ready to turn your community into currency,
text or DM me C2C and I'll help you, or I'll show you. I guess not show you.
right.
Oh yeah. So just say, if you're ready to turn your community into currency, I'll help.
I'll help you.
Yeah, I'll help you.
I'll help you build your Shopify store.
I think you gotta say I'll help you before.
Mm-hmm.
So you say, okay, I'll help you. If you're ready, I'll help you, and all you have to do is type in C2C and we can.
Okay, so pay to market your brand. If you're ready to build your Shopify store and turn your community into currency. If you're ready to build your Shopify store, I can help you turn your, because I'm saying if you're ready to actually build a Shopify store, don't come at me with this dump. Okay? So if you're ready to build your Shopify store, I can help you turn your community into currency. DM or text me C2C and let's work.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Because it's kind of like getting people on the working thing. Like, I'm not trying to sit around and mentor you all day. Like, let's just get it going. Because most of them, that's what they're interested in. Like, who can actually get me going and rolling? Okay. So should I just do that last part? Okay. So if you're ready to build your Shopify store, I want to show you. No, I don't want to show you nothing. I just want to do it. I can help you. I will help you. I will help you. Now I can't help you. I will help. If you're ready, I will. Okay. All right. So if you're ready to build your Shopify store,
I will help.
I will help. I got a problem talking about what I will do. I'm over here stalling. Okay. If you're ready to build your Shopify store, I will help you turn your community into currency. DM or text me the word C2C. Let's work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So y'all been hanging out with us. I see y'all dropping off and getting sleepy too. So, Aunt, do you want to do any final words here? Because our babies are getting sleepy.
Yeah.
Here, you can say here if you want to. Or cool. There you go. So they're getting your message.
This one. Yeah. So we appreciate y'all for being a part of this process. We appreciate everybody that has been commenting, giving ideas, or just letting us know what you want to know, or just contributing to this process. We make a lot of content in one sitting, and it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot for Shannon, to go through this process is a lot for me to have to try to coach her through it.
Mm-hmm.
Just bounce ideas, and this is kind of like showing the. Hopefully, this doesn't deter you to make content. But we want to show you the live process of just how we're doing it. Of course, we're getting better and better every day,
Yep.
or every single time we do it, and we're gonna set up systems to just help this process get a little faster, just to help y'all, one, but two, so that when we're here, it is, it's not as much. If we
Mm-hmm.
have the scripted situation going on, it'll be a lot easier for you. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
seeing that, so I'm like, okay, where's like, how can I help this process be
Right.
faster? What's easier? And then even not necessarily needing you to go through. We just kind of went through that
Mm-hmm.
naturally, but one of the ways I make sitting content easier
Mm-hmm.
is like not having to remember every line. But if you have it somewhere here, then you can say, you're a content creator, but you build a following. Okay, cool. You're a content creator, but you build a following on land that's not yours. Then you go back and say, okay, here are three. Okay, here are three reasons. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you make that process chopped up easier. Now you don't have to put all that pressure on you.
Gotcha.
And so that's hopefully that helps y'all too.
Okay, gotcha.
Right?
So I don't have to do it all in one
Exactly.
swoop.
So you can break it down and make it a lot more easier and efficient for you, and you can swoop through it a lot faster. But yeah, so like I said, we're all learning here together. Hopefully y'all took something away from this that will help you in your own process.
Yeah, and if y'all want to see Ant's work in coaching at its finest, go ahead and check out our Instagram. I know we've actually been posting some of it on Facebook too, but check out the Instagram and you'll see that I'm posting a lot more content. I'm getting more followers. I'm getting followers that actually care about what I'm talking about, and not just followers who may be family members or friends from high school, that sort of thing. I'm actually getting people who are resonating with my message, and that's going to do wonders for your brand. Okay, so check out the Innate Lab Instagram, and you'll see all of these talking videos that we're doing are actually starting to attract my ideal audience. All right, so listen, y'all, make sure that you take advantage of that coupon code because it expires whenever we end this live. So make sure that you text that certain word to that certain number, and you all can take advantage of that opportunity. But listen, we appreciate you. We love you dearly. Until next time, bye. Good night, y'all. Peace.